Hello and welcome to Bridging the Gap, connecting in a disconnected world. Today I'd like to talk about how this practice builds upon itself to get to integration and moving forward. How we use everything that we've learned that's continually unfolding and experiencing to get us back to awareness, breath, and compassion. So, how can we integrate these into our daily lives and moments so that it's not just during this time, but it's happening everywhere, that we're connected and rooted everywhere, so that we can bring this to us when it happens in a moment of dysregulation. And our amygdala, or our fight flight response or freeze response, is activated, so that we can take a moment to go through how these changes, how these repetitive changes create neurological pathways that help rewire our immediate responses. So let's find the way that mindfulness can do that, how we can enhance our emotional regulation and strength through all of our senses, and find just small, consistent little shifts that lead to hopefully a more profound transformation. This journey of self awareness is ongoing and ever deepening. So each day will be a little bit different, and that's important to know because each day of life should be different. All right, so let's find a comfortable, safe, as quiet of a place as you can possibly find. If we're taking 5 minutes to be on social media, listen to the news cycle, we also need to make sure we have the foundation of regulation to be able to make it through those moments too. So feel free to be seated, cross-legged, standing, walking, whatever, wherever you are that you can do this, and just take a moment. Close your eyes, leave them open, leave them slightly open, whatever makes you feel most safe. And just notice the breath. We're going to start to use our breath as a daily anchor in everything that we do. Take a breath before we have a response. When we think, and just allow, as we're noticing our breath, the rhythm. Where is it? Can it be deepened? Can this experience be grounded each time? So we're going to inhale presence as we exhale distraction. And we're going to allow our mind, if it has thoughts, to just pass through like clouds, just being aware of them and letting them go, because these minutes we do not have to solve everything. We can be here for ourselves. Each breath is an opportunity to realign what matters. This awareness will help carry us through our day and into our daily lives, so that we can just pull from it whenever we need. And it's a breath in commitment, not in hesitation, but in grounding. Knowing that when things come up, we're here to solve them. We're here to be part of the answer, to be part in community. So as we think of an intention and focus on single-pointedly the inhale and exhalation of our breath, as we scan our body and relax our facial muscles, our tongue, our eyes, our shoulders all the way down, rooting through our pelvic floor, into our legs, out through our toes, grounding and rooting us where we are. And we'll know when we take that breath again the same way, that awareness of breath, that a moment is needed. It should be honored and shared. I offer an option to lengthen the exhale, which will help ground us in our ventral vagal system to get us back to center. Not only now, but whenever we feel heightened or stuck. If you'd like to count it too, that helps by giving some focus on the breath. But eventually, we get to the point where we can clear our mind and enjoy being at peace in our natural state of presence and awareness. At this moment, you can pause and take more time. That was simply 5 minutes, which we all deserve for ourselves. These lessons, as we embrace them, help shape our reality. They help become the foundation and the blocks of how we communicate, how we interrelate. Each one of these and how we react can actually end up being an unconscious choice and response to our awareness. Each time we practice it, we build that foundation so that we can pull on it whenever we need. And through this compassion, this resilience, this growth, the practice continues, not just during these 5 minutes, but throughout our day, when it's needed most, when the people around us find dysregulation, and we can be a grounding spot for them, to be there with them in community. I'd like to leave you with a quote from John Dewey. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience. So each time that we reflect of the experience that we had in a place where we do feel safe and grounded, we can build upon that. So I hope as we go through, this is episode 30, so we have 30 days. If you'd like to continue, start at day 1 and pick through and make it. I'll make another one for when we have 31 days. But feel free to share, like. I hope this practice helps find a moment of connection and in community. And whenever we can, I'm available also to connect with you as well. Check out the Connected and Rooted Everywhere website and our resources too. There's lots of stuff on Spotify, podcast, Apple Podcast, Instagram, and TikTok. All the links will be below. Thank you for your time. So much peace and love.